I welcome back to my views and news. I'm back with another video. Thanks for watching. It's always good to be with you. First news story is about a new decision made by Ethiopian government. Timing of this decision is very important, keeping in view the ongoing tensions between Ethiopia and Somalia. Ethiopia and Eritrea, some people could link this decision to these tensions. The decision is about action, crackdown on foreigners living in Ethiopia. Which foreigners are living illegally or without proper documents in Ethiopia? How many are they? What does government intend to do? Secondly, Jawar Mohammed, Oromo Federalist Congress leader, was interviewed a few days ago. He's in Kenya. A journalist interviewed him in Kenya. Part first of that interview was released last week. Second part coming in 2 days. Details for you in this video. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian government has made a new decision which was made public yesterday. Timing of this decision is important. Is this decision linked to ongoing tensions with neighboring countries? What could be the implications of this decision? What does government plan to do? A government official yesterday announced a 30-day deadline to foreigners. The government official said that thousands of foreigners are living illegally in Ethiopia. Either they have no documents, or they don't have complete documents, or they have fake documents. So government has given a 30-day deadline to these foreigners, that they must start registering themselves with the government's relevant bodies in 1 month. After the expiry of this 1 month period, a government task force will start action on these foreigners. Two questions. Who are the foreigners allegedly living illegally in Ethiopia? From which countries are they? Which action will be taken by the government? And thirdly, how does government know the actual number of illegally living foreigners in Ethiopia? Government shared the number. Government says that 18,000 foreigners are living illegally in Ethiopia with fake or no documents. How did government collect this information about the number of illegally residing foreigners in Ethiopia? This is a little surprising for me. Secondly, which foreigners? It seems that Ethiopian government is going to launch a crackdown on two nationalities in coming days: Eritreans and Somalis. Somalis mean who are from the Somali region, not Somali region, or from Somalia, not from Somaliland. Somalis from Somalia. And Eritreans, obviously, there are tens of thousands of Eritreans and tens of thousands of Somalis as well living in Ethiopia. I think there is an area in Addis Ababa called Little Mogadishu, because thousands of Somalis live there. Eritreans also live in large numbers in Ethiopia. So if 1 month period expires, what will happen next? Will Ethiopian government start deporting Somalis and Eritreans? And what will be the impact of this move on Ethiopia, Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea relations? That remains to be seen. Mass deportation, is it coming? In the past, TPLF's EPRDF was accused of mass deporting Eritreans. And Eritrean government a few weeks ago issued a statement about those mass expulsions of Eritreans more than 2 decades ago from Ethiopia. Is another mass expulsion is coming? Let's see. Uh, is Ethiopia going to use the tactics which it has against the two governments, Somalia and Eritrea's government? The two are very close allies these days now. We'll have to wait, but I said in a video a few days ago that these refugees help Ethiopian economy, especially Eritrean refugees. Remittances come in Ethiopia for these refugees. Then families of these refugees, their relatives from Europe, etc., they travel to Ethiopia. And in some cases, these Eritrean Somalis, they have to bribe security institutions, other institutions as well. And I fear that we could see more underhand dealings between these foreigners and Ethiopian government departments in this period of 1 month. Because obviously people would like to be registered, and the authority who is going to register refugees will have immense powers. So let's see. So far, the timing of this decision is important. Somalia is trying to rally international support against Ethiopia. Eritrea did the same, by the way. When PM Abiy spoke a few months ago, and he called for access to the Red Sea, to the sea, Eritrea resorted to diplomatic answer. It talked to neighboring countries. It created a type of alliance against Ethiopian government. Abiy was isolated a little. Then Abiy shifted towards Somaliland, where an MOU has been signed. Now Somalia is rallying international support, regional support against Ethiopian government. Can Somalia's government force Ethiopian Prime Minister to review his decision of a likely deal with Somaliland? That remains to be seen. But the decision taken by government about Somalis and Eritreans living in Ethiopia seems to be linked to the ongoing tension between Ethiopia and Somalia, Ethiopia and Eritrea. 2024 is starting with new tensions. It's very unfortunate, by the way, that we are seeing start of new tensions while New Year is starting. Let's hope that this year brings peace, prosperity, and development in the Horn of Africa. Secondly, viewers, Jawar Mohammed, Oromo Federalist Congress leader, was interviewed by a journalist a week ago. Jawar is not in Ethiopia, he's in Kenya. Why isn't he in Ethiopia? I think the journalist did not ask this question. It should have been the first question. Why is Jawar in Kenya? Why is he being interviewed in Kenya? Why can't this interview be conducted in Ethiopia? Why is that? Jawar gave the interview a week ago. First part was released. After that, Jawar spoke about the new tension between Ethiopia and Somalia, and he called for diplomatic negotiated approach between the two sides. He acknowledged Ethiopian need for access to the sea, but he called for negotiations between the two sides. Now, second part of Jawar's interview is going to be aired in 2 days. I think on Sunday it will be aired. And when I analyzed the first part of the video, I said that Jawar was not ready to be part of any solution. He was not ready to play his role. His role is that of an opposition politician. Either he should say that he is part of the government, he's part of PP, he's in alliance with PP, and that is why he is in touch with the government and he supports government's policies or disagree with government policies, or he should operate like an opposition politician. Opposition politicians are not analysts or students, they announce their roadmaps because they're leading people. While politicians say that people are suffering in Ethiopia and direction is not right. So, what is the role of opposition politicians? Should they stay out of country and lecture the people of Ethiopia what to do, or should they be part of the solution? Jawar obviously is under threat. If he takes an anti-government position, he'll be put in prison, definitely. But that is the risk which his struggle carries. His struggle is for a better Ethiopia, democratic Ethiopia. That is what he said. Now he is outside Ethiopia. Let's see what happens. Will this time on Sunday, Jawar come up with a roadmap which he is going to follow to bring about change in Ethiopia? He led Kio's struggle. That struggle was a groundbreaking struggle in Ethiopian history. But is he ready to be part of another struggle, political struggle, street movement, etc.? Or will he just stay outside Ethiopia and lecture Ethiopians about how to find solution to conflicts? That we'll see on Sunday. Again, I will analyze the two people say, Sajid, you are anti-Jawar, you want Jawar to start a war. No, I don't want that. But opposition politicians disappoint me always. Didito Ayaleo fled Ethiopia. Then Jawar's colleague, the other man, both were in prison together. He said goodbye to politics. And Jawar is in Kenya. What are they doing? They should say goodbye to politics. If they don't want to take risks for the sake of Ethiopian people, they should not be part of the politics. If they are politicians, they'll have to take these risks for a better Ethiopia, for the betterment of their people. Are they willing to take risks? Let's see. We'll see on Sunday. Thank you for watching.